Я, конечно, понимаю, что копы тоже не особо хорошие, вроде как здесь, в этой истории, но не будут же они убивать невинных людей. Ну понятно. Хай, мои дорогие френды, с вами тепловизор, welcome to Макс Пейн 3. Мы продолжаем прохождение этой замечательной игры, 9-я серия. Чтобы посмотреть предыдущую часть, кликните по подсказке в правом верхнем углу. Ссылочка на плейлист будет в описании под видео. Ну а я желаю вам приятного просмотра. Мы начинаем. Погнали.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
Vá pra lá! Tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo. Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda! Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda! Cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I made
Cala a
you a
boca.
moron. But here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Ну, так а чё ты, ёбни его, нет? Ну, бля.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stadium, the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
Так, ну что, погнали. Нужно отсюда выбираться, блядь. 5 пулек всего осталось у нас. Ой, не 5, а
I had to
сколько,
get
8.
that image of Fabiana out of my head.
Блин, жестко, конечно, что девку убили, но...
It was a goddamn war zone. The cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and Sao Paulo's finest, it'd be a miracle if the CS were still in business by the end of the day. It was a goddamn war zone. I had to assume Giovanna and Marcelo were out there somewhere. Maybe I still had a chance to get somebody in that family through the day in one piece.
Я вообще не понимаю, нахрена они пришли себе сюда, и это было очень тупое решение, серьезно. Это просто максимально тупое. Типа, бля, они же жесткие бандосы, вообще капец. Они бы их не отпустили, но хорошо не убили хоть, хотя еще непонятно. А это, блядь, вообще какие-то лютые.
They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcelo and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
Они, короче, сваливают, да, я так понял? Типа они боятся этих копов, они сваливают сразу. Ну и хорошо. Нам-то лучше. Не нужно обращать на них внимание.
Giovanna and Marcelo
вон
are
они.
still alive. But I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work.
Так, подожди, они точнее с этими, с копами. Я, конечно, понимаю, что копы тоже не особо хорошие, вроде как здесь, в этой истории, но... Не будут же они убивать невинных людей. Ну понятно.
as I was about to
Будут.
find out.
Только какой в этом смысл, я не понимаю. Эй, а вы-то откуда? Конечно, ты должен здесь появиться, блядь. Что-то как-то... О-о-о-о-о-о. Болтает как-то камеру, нет? Вам не кажется? Так. Блин, мне нужен оптикоз хотя бы один. Так, это у нас дробовик. Давайте возьмем. А, нет, это не дробовик, это какая-то супер пушка. Откуда вот они, суки, знают, что я здесь? Я же шел тихонечко. Но это читерство, конечно, блин, жесткое.
$55. I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party? The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
Смешная тетка. Так, оптикоз. Сразу.
My body ached and my eyes burned. I needed something to straighten me out.
А, это она там сидит, я понял. Все, нам вот сюда. Так, ну пойдем потихоньку.
This wasn't such a good spot to enjoy the view.
Вот как это произошло? Блять, это просто пиздец. Я просто зашел в комнату, алло. Да какого хрена-то? Вы серьезно? Я реально просто захожу в комнату. И как бы уже все. Мне уже снесли, блин. Все здоровье было, видели? До головы прям. На самом деле очень интересно. У меня сейчас вот красненький, только пяточки, грубо говоря. Я такого не видел раньше никогда. Блядь, да что происходит-то в этой стране? Блядь, со всех сторон стреляют, я не понимаю, мне нужно идти или, блядь... Здравствуйте. Осуществляется загрузка. Fucking great.
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Так, секунду.
seu filho
Onde
da
tá o seu
puta!
chefe, seu filho da puta? Cadê o serrano?
mano, eu não sei nada, porra. Eu tava indo pra casa, mano. Eu não tenho família.
Почему вот этот чувак сразу умер? Ну, я думал, что я его спасу. А он просто умер.
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
Ой, оптикоз. Чуть не просмотрел. Тигр знакомый, кстати, какой-то. Из фильма из какого-то, по-моему. Либо просто похож.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point.
А я что-то не помню, когда там расстреливали людей после
Yes, this
вечеринки.
was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Hare Krishnas, это кто такие? Надо будет посмотреть. Я не слышал ни разу такого выражения.
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Show! Essa puta aqui!
Traz essa puta aí. Pra sair daqui. Olha que merda. Nunca
Блин,
prende
вот
traficantes e viciados, né? Espero que...
играю в эту игру в том году, когда она вышла. Наверное, никто бы не подумал, что такая хрень будет, не знаю, в России, в Беларуси, в Украине. Ну ты умрешь, нет, блядь? Зачем мне фонарик, алё? А куда у меня все оружие делось-то, не понял. Че, типа, просто пробежался по этой штуке и все? Фонарик, кстати, можно как-то выключить, по-моему. Нет? Ладно, хрен с ним. Да, вы, конечно, мастера выбегать с каких-то странных мест. Вот как он... Ну это капец, блин. Я не понимаю. Они попадают? Очень странно, блин. Когда ты в укрытии, блядь, высунул просто ладонь, они по тебе попадают. Когда ты, я не знаю, стоишь перед ним 10 секунд, он в тебя не может попасть. Бля, как это работает, а? Кто мне объяснит?
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea. I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest, and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier.
Ну да, весело.
I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost, and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium in office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faça isso não. Vamos acabar com essa porra. Cala a boca, é sua.
А, сейчас, по-моему, убьют кого-то из
Here
них.
was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him?
А, он сгорит сейчас нахуй, да. Так, и чё?
Você tá fugido, gringo.
You bastard.
QTE. Левый контрол. Да я нажимаю левый контрол. Да в смысле, я нажимал левый контрол, алло. Правая кнопка мыши. Разоружить. Ударить ногой. Нажмите левый контрол. Почему не работает, я не понимаю. Во, сработало. Очень странно.
Gonna be okay. No, 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 no. You don't want to do that. Come on. Go, 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 go. Why did they do that to Marcelo?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso? Foi o
А
americano.
вот это главный, по-моему.
Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Coisa morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
After a couple of hours of lying in shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there.